Hey everyone. Hey, it's a Saturday and it is really nice outside. So in between some of the sporting events and weekend stuff that we have planned, thought maybe I'd take a minute and finish off this rack. So I have no idea what molds are in this rack right here, this one right here, this shelf. So you can tell I've already started on it, and I thought you could come along with me and just help me figure out what I've got. I wanted to show you that I did find some cool ones a couple nights ago. I've got a mushroom planter. These are really popular right now. So really excited about that. I'm putting all of the mushroom things over here because I want to make a video where I do only mushrooms, where I literally I'm going to pour all the mushrooms that I have, or try to. So I've got that. I also found this one. This one is a Halloween cup. I don't know if you can see that, but it's got a little mask on it. It also has a lid, so I think you can turn it into a creamer, which is really cool. So pretty excited about that find. This one I haven't decided on whether or not I'm gonna sell it or not, but I'll show you guys. This is a jeans planter. It's literally jeans. I don't know. Thought it was kind of unique, so I'll probably end up trying to figure out if I'm gonna keep that or sell that one. I'm not sure, but it's pretty intact. Jeans planter, blue jeans. So we'll see. This is another mushroom pot. It's a different pot, but it's a mushroom in there. So this, ooh, excuse me. This is a Jody mold, and it says it's a mushroom bowl, but in my opinion, that's a planter. So we've got a mushroom planter. We've got a mushroom pot. We've got a pumpkin mug, and we've got a blue jean vase. Another one I found the other day, really cool. These are Santa Claus hats. So I think those are gonna be fun too. So excited about all those. What I'm doing to catalog is, got this paper. This is actually from my great grandmother's oil company. So you can see it says Shell gasoline on it. And I think service station account. So this is obviously like how many times people would go fill up. When my grandmother passed away, I found these at her house, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna use these because I think they're cool. I didn't know at the time what I'd use them for, but they're perfect for like recording the molds. So I'm doing it on paper, mostly because I get really dusty whenever I'm in here. I did do it directly on my laptop one time, which was fine, but my laptop keyboard just got really dusty, and I don't think that's gonna be good for the laptop. So instead of doing it that way, I've been doing it on this paper and then recording it at night over. So I'm gonna make sure I get these recorded, and then once I get these recorded, I'll start to work on back here. And the things I record are the model or the mold number, the maker, and the name. The name is on it. I've also been taking pictures of them, but I'm talking to you guys, so we're not gonna do any pictures. We're just gonna do the names for today and make sure that we have them recorded. So hang tight for me for just a second. I'm also taking the time to dust them out too. It helps you see what it looks like better. So pretty cool, this one. So this is what it looks like before I dust it out. See all the dirt, debris. And then now, and you can also see where I repaired that crack with that wood glue. I forgot I also found this one. It's another mushroom. This is a mushroom lantern. This one's pretty cool too. This is a pumpkin container. I'm totally making this. But some of these just didn't do really well on the transport. So you can see there. So I'm having to repair them. It's fine. I mean, it's just a little extra cleanup. You don't want that to happen. So to fix that, I saw that you use wood glue. So that's what I'm using to fix these, and trying not to get any on the inside because that'll prevent it from being able to be poured or come off easily. But yeah, it's a cute container. Like, I'm really excited about it. It's a pumpkin. So it'll make a pumpkin like container, like a candy dish. And it's relatively pretty big. So I'm excited about this one. This one's gonna be fun. I mean, I've got a lot of Halloween too. What I really would love to do is I'd really love to get to the point where I'm pretty much through all of this, and then I want to reorganize. And this is going to sound ridiculous, but I want to do it by seasons. I talked about this before. I want to do it by seasons, but even more so now, I want to do it by seasons. I think that'll be a great idea, because I've got quite a few seasons to talk about. And also, like, when I'm off screen, what I'm doing is I'm actually taking a marker and I'm going over top of the outline. I think I'm going to show you that. So this is the mold number here, and this is the mold name. I hope you guys can see that. So I'm going over top of that, and to make it darker, so kind of like this. I'm hoping you guys can see that. But as you can see, it outlines it, and then I don't have to rewrite on it. Now, obviously, that's if I store it that way. If I don't, then it's already got a label on that side. So that is what I'm doing whenever I'm not hanging out with you guys and showing you all the things. But I'm getting these done real quick. They're kind of in my way. Once they're done, then we're gonna move on to the shelf. And I'm gonna show you everything that comes off the shelf. And then you can see how I'm doing this. So mold number, name, and then maker. If I was doing these to sell in one of these lines, or if I found one I wanted to sell in one of these lines, I'll show you that if I find one to sell. So that's what I'm doing. And then until I get some room on this shelf behind me, I'm literally putting them right underneath this table. And that's just to store them for a bit. So let's see what we got. Literally, this one says small crack pot. So we'll start here. And let's see what a crack pot is. I don't know. You want to know? Doesn't make any sense to me. They look like polar bears. Or, sorry, snowmen. I don't know why they would be called a crack pot. Oh! Small crack pot snowman. I don't know. Oh, I see. They have, I understand now. So let me show you. They have cracks. They have cracks on, like, literally planter pots on their heads with cracks in them. That's why they're called crack pot snowmen. Got it. Okay. Just pulled this one off the shelf. I am probably going to sell it. It looks like it's a witch. I think it's a witch. I'm pretty sure. This is a Kimple. The number is, what's the number? It's on this one. I mean, I don't even know if this has ever been poured. It's like a scarecrow witch, maybe. 827. So I'm probably going to end up selling this one, honestly. It's a little too detailed for me. So this is the back of it. I am not going to do much with that. And then this is the front of her again. But that's the witch. So I'm going to put her in the sale pile. And then I did a couple, while I was showing you guys stuff, I did a couple more of these. So to see the couple that I'm going to sell. So again, the model number, and then what it's called, who the maker is. And I put the dimensions of the mold and the weight of the mold. So when I go to put it on eBay, then I know what size box I need to use from a shipping standpoint and how much it's going to weigh. It's crucial for shipping. Otherwise you end up killing yourself on the shipping and paying for extra shipping when you should be putting that back on the buyer because they want it. So I'm putting in my pile to sell. So ooh, this one is a 3-part mold. Actually, I think I'm kind of digging what I see so far. Look at this. This is like a flower box. Look how cool that is. That is neat. So all in all, it's got 3 sides. They all come together, and then you have the base. This is Arnell's. And I think I already have the lid. I don't know where, but this is so cute. Yeah, I'm gonna make this spring. So I've got a pile going over here of stuff I'm not gonna put on the shelf because I just wanna make it this spring. But in order to do that, I've gotta get all these molds cleared out. I got too many molds. So yeah, this is an Arnell's 943. And it's a powder box, and it is so stinking cute with its little flowers. So yeah, I'm excited about that. I could have a lot of fun with this one. All right, let's see what else we got. Oh, it is a koala bear. So it's a bookend. This is the side the book goes on, and then the koala bear sits there. We're gonna be selling it. Yep, we're gonna be selling this one. It's cute, but it ain't that cute. If anybody's looking for a koala bear bookend, I got one. All right, let's see what this next one is. Oh, it's heavy. This is a Byron mold. It's an angel. It's at least that's what it says. It's a kissing angel. So we'll see. You guys gotta believe me. Like, I love Jesus to death, and I'm so thankful for the angels in this world. But the amount of angel molds, every variation of cherub, all the things. She's kissing. You can see kissing. It's sweet, but I'm not gonna keep her. Sorry that it's so shaky, but I'm using a folding table to kind of do all of this, so that you don't have much to sit on. All right, let's see what's next. This one says kneeling cherub. See, I told you. So literally, it's a kneeling cherub, and he's got he's got wings, and he is folding his hands. So we are going to be selling that one. This one is a Holland. Holland doesn't ever say what's on it, but it's a lamppost. Probably going to sell this one too. It's Holland H689. We're going to sell that one. Oh, and I have so many of these already. This is a double ginger jar. I have already one for sale. So literally we're just going to mark that we have 2 of these and put it over here for sale. Let's do this one. This is a Riverview. Riverview molds. This is little pilgrims. Little tiny pilgrims. And it looks like they're kneeling. They are cute, but I like how they label these. This one says girl and that one says boy, so you know which one you're making. Good on you, Riverview. I don't know if you're around anymore. These were done in 1981, but I do like your style. Yeah, so we're not gonna be keeping these. We are gonna be selling these too. Ooh, this is a pumpkin lid. This is a lid to a pumpkin, and this is for lid for large pumpkin bowl, and this is from Duncan Pumpkin. So here's the pumpkin lid. We are going to be keeping that one, and mostly because I'm keeping all the pumpkins, and I'm going to do the same thing that I'm doing with the mushrooms. I'm going to cast them all. I'm going to see which ones I really like, and then I'll sell the ones that I'm not that fond of, and who knows, maybe keep them all. I don't know. The cool thing is I put these in an Excel, and one day maybe I'll show you guys that Excel. But anyway, I put these in an Excel, and then that way, whenever I'm not sure, I'm like, I don't know if I already have that one or not. I can go back and I can kind of group them together. All right, what's next? Let's do this one. This one says Cuckoo Clock Pocket Watch Originals. Oh, It's legit a cuckoo clock. See? So you've got a mouse, you've got the cuckoo clock, and then you've got a pocket watch, and then here's the other side of that. That's kind of fun. The mouse is hanging on to the cuckoo clock. Yeah. So in this instance, very cute, but just not me. It's a little too small. So these are gonna go in the sale pile. Okay. Ah! I found a match. I'm actually kind of excited because I think this is gonna go better. So I already have, I don't know where it's at. It's right here. So I'm gonna show you guys. So this is a basket and it says M911, right? So I already have the handle. This is a McNeese mold and I already have posted the handle, but this is the basket. It's really not a bad basket, to be quite honest with you. So let me just show you the handle because it's literally right here. And then we're going to be putting these together online together. So this is the handle. You can see it's a little dirty. But that's just because it's had some fun little bugs hanging out in there. But yeah, we are going to totally sell these two together. All right, this one is a Kelly mold. And it does not tell me what it is, but it does have a strap on it. So let's take the strap off. Oh, okay. Let's see what we got. Aw. Now this one I kind of like. So this is the back. You can't really tell from this, but it's a small jar. I think it is a snowman, maybe. But this is its head in the bottom, and then this is the top, and you can tell it's Christmas because of the holly right there. So this is an instance where I'm gonna keep this one, and I'm gonna pour it, and if I like it, I'll keep it, and if I don't like it, I'll end up trying to sell it. All right, let's see what we got. Okay, this one is, wow, it's Citri Ceramic Production. And this one looks like it is a clown soap dish. Not just because of it's saying it, but also because of the label here. So this is the first Citri Ceramic Productions that I've seen. I've never heard of that. I don't know that one. I know a lot of the other ones, but I don't know that one. Interesting. Okay. So it's definitely, obviously, a soap dish, but this is the bottom here. And it comes in two parts, so you put it together whenever you're done casting it. And then this is how it looks. So I'm not into clowns. It's going in the sale pile. Clown soap dish. So if you're interested, let me know. This could be worth some things. I don't know, I'll have to research it. But it says it is a carousel top. So it could be a top to a carousel planter. It could be a top to an actual carousel, which I do have some carousel pieces. So it's very possible that this is actually the top to a carousel. It looks like the top to a carousel, which could be fun. And if I do research it, then I'd have to have pictures of it because I got no other way to really identify it. This is a daisy plate. Ooh, this is actually a big one. And I've kept some of the, oh yes. I've kept some of the saucers or the smaller ones. So this one we're keeping because I would like to cast this and I would like to see what it makes. But yeah, look at these daisies. That's a plate. I mean, that's really cool. I mean, I'm thinking about it right now. Like I have some brown clay and I could see that coming out really cool with something on top of it. We're gonna be keeping that one. And honestly, everything I'm keeping, I kind of want to cast like sometime this year and just do one because they're all so fun. Like this is a fun whole new world for me. It can kind of get boring to make the same thing over and over again. The glazes make it different and I always come up with ideas, but all right, 2 more to go. All right, so this is another one of these lids from Lone Star Molds. Oh, it's upside down. Sorry. This is a big one. This is 456. So there's a whole canister jar situation. This is the 4 foot or 4 inch one. So I am gonna put that up for sale, but I gotta find its mate. And this one says, this is a fancy large angel light. It also says on here, I don't know if you can read that, but it says, Jesus is Lord. Indeed he is. Yes, he is indeed. $7.39. I mean, she ain't bad for an angel. She's not bad. I don't know why I said ain't a word. She's not bad. So here's her front. She's very pretty, very intact. I love her little dress there. But I'll tell you, like, the back, it's pretty cool. Pretty cool. I'm gonna set her right there because we are gonna sell her. Don't be mad at me, Lord. I love you, but I'm just not into your angels, your pottery angels here. All right, I wanted to do this one. This one is sometimes I don't know why we make things ceramic, but they do. This is a rocking chair, but it looks like it's literally just the top. And here's what I don't understand about this. Why do we need a ceramic rocking chair? Here you go. It is a legit rocking chair. And then this is the back of it. So we're gonna sell it. All right, I'm gonna finish this row, and then I like, it's one of those things, like, I'm on a mission, right? So the other day I found some turtles. They had some appendages, so they made them, like, maybe not kid-friendly turtles. And I then found some peanuts that also had some appendages, which made them not kid-friendly peanuts. And I was like, how many of these non-kid-friendly molds do I have? So kind of now I'm like, I want to go on a mission. And I got a lot of molds to get through still, but I got to do this. I got a little piece down here. I've already done that one, but I got to get in there and do that over there and then underneath there. And then that will take care of the whole shed. But I still got a whole storage unit to do. So lots to do, lots to discover. Let's see what we got. This one says it's an Amish boy shelf sitter. It doesn't even look like he has a face, but he's an Amish boy shelf sitter. I can see him. He looks very Amish to me. So we will be selling him. This one says rainbow. Ocean State Molds. Is it a rainbow? It's a freaking rainbow. Oh, this is pretty cool. It's a rainbow. And I think that's a little pot of gold, maybe. I can't tell, but it's a rainbow. I have a rainbow. That's really cool. I mean, my kids would have fun with this. You know what I mean? Well, exciting for me. I have a rainbow. Did you know that rainbows first came on the scene after the flood? And it was God's way of creating a covenant with man that he wouldn't destroy them by flood anymore. I love rainbows. I love all the colors of the rainbow. I think they're a very special reminder that everything's going to be okay. And now I have one of my very own. Oh, well, I believe this is fitting, but this is a Kentucky mold, and this is the smaller version of it. I have the big version of it, but this is the smaller version of it. This, our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. Yeah, right there on a pedestal. He is on a pedestal. Well, he's got the crown of thorns right there. He's obviously sad because he has a crown of thorns on his head. And he's sad for what the people are doing. Thank you, Jesus, for all you've done for us. That's all I have to say about that. All right, this is an Albertez mold. It does not tell me what it is, but we are gonna see. Ooh, this is a very ornate. This is a horse, of course. I don't see the tail. We'll likely have to find somewhere. This might be a better view. Let me show you this side of the horse. See, you can tell it's a horse. Very pretty horse. It's a little too detailed for me. So I'm probably gonna end up selling it. See, I just want to keep going. This is where I get in trouble. I just keep going. And how much time do I have? I mean, I have 40 minutes, so I can keep going. The problem is then I gotta catalog all these, and I'm not gonna have time for that, but I just want to keep going. I just want to keep revealing. So this one is a provincial mold, and it says French. Oh, this is a French lady. Oh, look at her dress. It's so poofy. It's a ball gown. Look, and she even has a fan. French lady. Well, this French lady is going to go up for sale. So if any of you would like a French lady, please buy my French lady. This one's made in the USA. I only told you that because it says it. What do we got? This is a cute helicopter. Oh, it is a cute helicopter. Look at that. It's a cute helicopter. We're going to keep that because we'll likely do something like a piggy bank or something like that with that. Look at that. Is that upside down? Indeed it was. Look, cute helicopter. I mean, yeah, we'll cast that. We'll see what that does. Yo, cute helicopter. Put it in our little boy's room. Heck yeah. All right, so this mold company is a very popular mold company. And for the longest time, I was pronouncing it wrong. So I'll talk a little bit about how I was pronouncing it. And I'm gonna move you guys because I have been saying this wrong. And now today, I'm probably gonna say it wrong again. But I had to take a trip to Columbus for work and to visit a vendor partner. And I decided I needed to look this up because this is a river that goes through Columbus. And I was like, I am not saying this right, but I was saying Scioto because it's fun to say it like that. And if you don't say it like that, I really am sorry. But it's actually, I believe it's C-O-T. C-O-T? C-O-T? C-O-T. C-O-T. Instead of Scioto. But Scioto is fun. So if you're not really quite sure what to call that river in Columbus, you can call it Scioto, as I was. And I think you could get away with it. Or you could call it Sciote. Sciote? Sciote? Scioto. I don't know. Now I'm confused. Sciote. It's Sciote. That's what it is. Sciote. This is a Byron mold. Honestly, I cannot tell you what this is. And Byron doesn't tell you either. So we'll research this one. We'll take some pictures and research it, but this is what it looks like. It may be a plate. Yeah, I think it's either a plate or a lid of the floral variety. So we will research it. Okay, this one is it's an add-on, and it's a gare or a gar. Don't know that one either. It is a church, and you cut it off. It's a church add-on, I think. You add that on to something. Church for plate. Oh, you add it onto a plate. It is curved, so you would add this church onto a plate. That's what you would do with that. So, Three angel roly-polies. Oh, these are like the roly ones. Like they don't sit up straight. Here, I'll show you. Again, they're not terrible. They're praying. They're holding the Bible. No, a star. And something else. Oh, I don't know. It could be cute. It could be cute. What do I do? What do I do? I'm gonna sit on it for a minute. I don't know. I'm gonna come back to that one. This is pin boxes. Okay, so these are little tiny pin boxes that you would put your pins in for like sewing and stuff. They're not bad. I will probably end up keeping those maybe or selling them. So we're gonna put those in the not sure of the pile. If any of you have been looking in the background, this one says butterfly small. So, and this is a soft sculpture butterfly. Okay, so this is Adonis. Guess what? It's totally a soft sculpture butterfly. And listen, I'm gonna sell it. Don't judge me, but I'm not a fan of the soft sculpture stuff. So that's just a person thing. It's just me. For all of you lovers out there of that stuff, I'll sell that one for you. This one is accessories for a different one, but I don't know which one. I'm gonna have to research this one. I will show you guys. So it looks like it's kind of like a heart, but I'm not really quite sure. It looks like a heart, but then there's faces and maybe a leg or a tail. I think that's like a tail of some sort. I don't know of what, but we're gonna research it. A bookend. So this is a bookend, and I freaking love it. I'm so pumped about this. This is a bookend that is literally the letter A, but look at that letter A. I freaking love that letter. I'm totally keeping this. And if there's more bookends out there, I'm so pumped to find them, because a bookend is going to be a good friend of mine. I mean, it's a bookend, but I feel like you could turn it into a couple different things. You could turn it into piggy bank for somebody with an Ashley or something like that. Shout out to my Ashleys. You know, you could do a lot of different things with that. So I'm kind of pumped about it. Or what if they literally had a P, an I, an S, an L, and an E, and a Y? I would have Paisley for Paisley Potter. That'd be amazing. Okay, this one is a C. I don't know what the frick you would do with this. It literally looks like a lady who is bathing. This is a clown hand, and maybe a base for him to stand on. Arm and swing. Arm and swing. There we go. Clown, arm and swing. Number 56. But I don't know who made it. So that's another one who we are going to research, and we're going to sell. Let's see what else we got. All right. Here's where my softy lovers at. This is for you. This is literally nothing more than a squirrel tail. It's literally a tail for a squirrel. So the squirrel must be massive. And I have not found a squirrel yet. So for my softy lovers out there, I got you a squirrel tail. Cat and dog for basket. Salt and pepper shakers. So this is a twofer. It's literally a cat and a dog. See? They're very cute. And I actually believe these are more like wine toppers than salt and pepper shakers, in my opinion. But I'm not quite sure. I'm not going to keep those. This one says it's a scarecrow cuddle bear. Let's see. Oh, they cuddling. Look, they got scarecrows. Look, they're hugging. They're cute bears. See? Super cute. And they even have a little pumpkin in their hand. All right, legit. Oh, and they have pumpkin feet and pumpkin. Okay, so I'm going to keep it and cast it. Again, this is one, if I don't like it, move on. It's a bread basket. But it already has the... It already has the napkins in it. See? And then you cut all this part out, and then you have a basket. That's what this is. Going in the sale pile. All right. This is a threefer. This says it is a deer for an ashtray. And I will tell you, ashtrays were real popular back in the day. This deer is a cute deer. You can see it's a 3-piecer. I will not be using it for an ashtray, but I think I will keep the deer. And really, that's just because he's kind of cute. I don't need a deer. I'm selling the deer. More so than anything, when I film these, I get to see how my brain works. We're getting through the shelf today, guys. This is a little lady. What is this? This is a provincial mold. What I've learned, girl and goat. Girl and goat. And their molds they're pretty realistic, which is cool, but I'm not into that. We're gonna sell that one. Oh. Okay, these are funky and I like them. What are you? 3 cute reindeer. They are stinking cute. Look at these cute little reindeer. I'm totally gonna keep those and sell those. They got hats on and they're just stinking cute. One's got a present and they look like little cartoon reindeers. I'm just into the cartoon stuff, guys. I know that seems silly, but we're totally keeping the 3 cute reindeers. Coyote. That's who makes it. Now that I know how to pronounce you, these are definitely eggs. 3 hatching eggs. 3 hatching eggs. Listen, about the only one I like is the last one with the duck and the egg coming out of it. Do I keep it for that? That is a great question. I don't think I want to keep it, but this is Curtis Clown is what it says. Curtis is a clock clown. So this is Curtis Clown. Curtis Clown will be sold. We can't be clowning around. I know you guys thought that was funny. Oh, here's another one of those lids. So we're totally selling that. So there's another one of those lids. Glad I'm finding these because I need to get all of this stuff put together and connected together. So that's good. All right, what do we got here? Is a big one. This is a provincial. So provincial again means realistic. I don't know what it is. It is literally a carousel horse with a saddle, and he's a carousel horse. He's literally a carousel horse. We're gonna sell him. We made a pretty big sale pile today, guys, in this one. Okay, so this one I'll show you, but this one has multiple parts. There's for roller skate and ice skate, if you can see that. So it is a shoe planter for roller skate or ice skate, which means that they have roller blades, and I have those somewhere in here, and we will be selling that. But this is the actual skate part. This is the boot part. So there's that, and I'll show you this part. Goes all the way up. So we're gonna be selling that. Cuddling Sweet Tot Bunny. Okay, here you go. I've already sold one Sweet Tot. I will be selling this one as well. Cuddling Sweet Tot Bunny. Madonna on World. So Madonna, so that means Mary and Jesus on the world. That's Pope's mold, because the Pope does molds. This is ES Molds. It looks like a lily pad. We'll do some research on it and figure out what it is and then go from there. These are shoes. Kramer molds. It says baby shoes, but these don't look like baby shoes in my opinion. Maybe they're shoes. Maybe they are, but I don't know. It says something to accessories. Oh! I'm kind of excited. They're cactuses. Look. I should totally cast these before we go to Arizona and give them to... I think I might do that. These are really cool. Cactuses. This one may be going inside with me. Okay, all right. This is a bunch of sports stuff. We'll probably keep it. Look, there's a football helmet and a flag and a golf bag and a bat and a bowling pin and a racket and a trophy and a hockey stick. So we'll probably end up keeping that. I think that's cool. But I'm getting to the point where I'm running out of time, so I'm not going to log it. I'm just going to set it over here. What do we got next? Oh, okay. These are cool. I like them. I like them. These are skinny ornaments, but okay. So look, this is a better one. So there's a snowman and a moon. There's a waving snowman, and then there's a snowman taking a bath. And then this is the back of them, and then that's their little bath caps. It's cute. We're gonna keep that one. Oh, it even says it too. It says like moon. It says waving and bathtub. So we're gonna keep them. That'd be cool. All right, this is the last one. You think it's a good one? And then we got the shelf done. Done. This says it is a McNeese mini mold. McNeese mini mold. It doesn't look very mini. You think mini, like small. Okay, this is a person. Is he human? Let's see what he looks like. I have no idea what this person is doing. Not my idea of a good time. But we're gonna sell him. We're gonna let him go on his merry way. And that concludes our shelf. I have one more I'm gonna show you. That's just because it's down here and it's labeled. And I wanna see what it is. Because I've got to do all that side now. I've got a couple more down here, but they're so stinking heavy I didn't feel like it. So we've got this all cleaned off, which means that we can backfill with some of the ones that I already know I like and I've already cataloged, which is cool because I stopped cataloging the ones that I like and I just set them over there on the floor. And I had to because I had no more room to put them on the shelf. And so I was like, all right, I got to get through these. So I've got a whole new round of stuff that I want to sell, which is great. Because that's the point, right? I want to get through these. I want to figure out what I want to sell and what I want to keep. And so far, this is my pile over here, which you cannot see, of the ones that I'm selling or currently like already done with the selling part. But I'm totally taking these cactuses in, and then I wanted you guys to see this one. This is cool. All right, here's the back. All right, it's obviously a pumpkin with a witch hat and a little mouse. So that's cool. But wait, there's more. Now you know if you read that upside down. But it's a kitty cat. Look at a kitty cat. It's a kitty cat hanging out of a pumpkin with a cat witch hat on. That's so exciting. And he's smiling because he's so happy. He's such a happy kitty cat. So we are totally casting him this fall. Hope you enjoyed the journey today. It was a lot of fun. We got through a lot of molds. We got some new ones that we're gonna sell. And I think tomorrow, if I have time, then I will go through and I will stack the shelf back with the ones I'm keeping and the ones I've already labeled. And then I will be able to make more room on the floor and I'll catalog these and move those over. And so then we just, it's kind of like a game of shuffle. I don't know what else you would call that game, but I'm shuffling things around to make it make sense. And the goal is that everything I want to keep is going to end up on these shelves for now. Yeah. And that also benefit me because I got to get to a box over here and send some pictures to a lady who I'm trying to sell some stuff to. So yeah, lots to do, but that's it. So thanks for watching. I'm glad you went on this journey with me to unveil some of the molds. See you soon.